Our health's at 61, and also that kind of permanently reduces our stamina, which kind of sucks. I don't know, maybe that has something to do with the fact that we've got the runny shitty poopies coming out our butt, and I wonder if that makes us easy to smell by the zombies too. Can they smell the runny shits trickling down my legs? Don't know. Could be. And greetings once again, Primitive Earthhumans. Welcome to another episode of 7 Days to Die with Alien Pet 13. Yes, as we can see, been doing a little stuff. Been killing lots of zombies. I got some pretty good loot from them. Got myself a hunting knife, which is going to be very handy for killing and skinning the aminals and taking their skin and their hide and their stuff. Most importante. Yes, been killing lots of zombies, got all kinds of cool stuff, got myself an iron pickaxe, really good for tearing down, like iron doors and locked doors and opening safes and things like that, all kinds of useful uses for that. Got ourselves some clay. We just went and I crafted the bejesus out of a shovel here, and I will show you the place where you need to do the shoveling. Is see, like that brown patch over there is where there is clay. That is kind of how you can tell where there's an indication that there is clay. Also, if you look on the map, you can kind of sort of see these brownish sort of patches is where you will find clay. One thing I would really, really love to find is some coal, so I can make torches, because it sure gets dark here, but I just have yet to find any torches. But, so yes, did a little bit of hunting as well, and killed the crap out of a bunch of deers and stuff like that, which is why I've got a whole bunch of, got a whole bunch of animal hides, and got some animal fat and stuff like that. We also, I think I figured out where I'm at on the map. I am pretty much in the upper northwestern corner of the Navezgane map, and so I just kind of went over to the right here. But yes, off in this direction. Oh, that might be a coal deposit right there or something. I don't know. Could be. Don't know. Could be these brown patches and stuff like that. Could be, or something like that. I don't know. But yes, will be nice to find some coal. But if you're familiar with the Navezgane map, if I'm saying that correctly, I think that's where I'm at. I'm in the upper left-hand corner, northwestern corner of the map. So I was able to find a water source over there, which is good, very good. So I think right now we have, maybe have what we need in order to start building ourselves a forge. So what do we need? We need short pipes. We've got a couple of short pipes. We do have the aminal hides, aminals, and yes, I died a whole bunch of times, and as we can see, I got the diarrhea poops going on right there. Got the runny shits. Got the dysentery, which is what you get for drinking the filthy, disgusting, murky water. I've had no choices but to drink the filthy, disgusting, murky water. Cool thing now is you do get your glass jars back, which is a pretty grotesque and friggly-diggly kind of thing. So you can go acquire more. Got a couple of bottled waters right there, but we need to get, I think, our forge going so we can get some, forged iron in order to make the proper thing that we require for the cooking up of the murky water into drinkable water that does not give us the runny shitty poopies. Okay, and yes, we've got a can of murky water. Pretty cool that tin cans now can be used for the gathering up of water as well. Rusty, disgusting water. So, okay, let's just see if we can now make ourselves a forge. We need to make the bellows first thing, and what are we going to have? We're going to have some wood, 8 wood, 12 animal hides, and a single short pipe, but we've got that. And yes, had to Had to go die probably 5 or 6 times hunting and collecting all these animal hides, but done got it. So that's the trickiest thing for the craft, and that's going to take 22 seconds there to craft that up. So we will come back when that is done. Okay, so one of the things I've noticed here is I done lost my miner's helmet. I don't know exactly where the thing went. It probably one of the several many times that I had done died. I done lost the crap out of my miner's helmet, which sucks much dick and balls and taint, and all kinds of other genital parts there is what it sucks. But yes, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with finding another one. I have no torches or anything right now, but the thing we want to do is we want to make the make the forge. So we've got our bellows there. What do we need? We need clay. We're gonna grab some clay out of here. And yes, another thing I would like to mention is that I turned off the weather mechanics in this game, or at least the weather survival. And the way you do that is basically just type weather survival off in the console there, and you can type weather survival on, toggle it on and off. The reason I did that is because it doesn't seem you can wear any clothes in the game, and clothes give you a little bit extra kind of armor protection. If I was to fully armor my entire character, I would probably just overheat and die, which is kind of a strange sort of mechanic. It's, I don't know what biome we're in. We are in, you know, the upper left-hand corner of the Navezgane map. But yeah, it seems the way this game is balanced, it just can't really do shit. As far as wearing, you gotta run around naked. If you don't want to, you know, if you want to have any kind of armor at all, you're pretty much fucked. So, yeah, not liking that mechanic, so I just turned it the hell off. Because it sucks and it's stupid. I've got 1.5 game hours before the dysentery done fuckers me up real bad. So let's get to work on building this here forge. Yes, we can now craft the poop out of it. Give me the forge, yes. 42 seconds, we will have ourselves a forge, and hopefully we can cook up some kind of cure for the dysentery so we don't poop ourselves literally to death. I think in the meantime, let's chomp down on a little chicken soup. Bok bok, and chickeny goodness. Alrighty. How about this? You're carrying something that that makes us stanky. How much foodiness does this give us? I don't know, I'm gonna eat it. And oh yes, we're at the 100% food nutritional value inside of our skinny ass little body. Our skill in miscellaneous crafting is now level 6. Yeah, eating food increases your skill. Makes all kinds of sense, doesn't it? Okay, so, let's see, we've got a forge now. Let's slap that fucker down. Right about the fire. And swing, now. First of all, let's put a whole bunch of wood in there just to get things kind of started. Need some iron fragments. We've got a little bit of scrap iron, not much. We'll open our forge and see what we can do with... I think we put a bunch of that in there. And forged iron. How do we make forged iron? Yes, we need clay and iron. So we're going to need more iron. So what we've got to do right now, scrap the crap out of all of them there hunks of iron that we've got pieces of raw iron. Till we got something we can stick in there. I think in the meantime, perhaps, yeah, let's make ourselves some arrows, I think. I've done picked up a bunch of feathers. Yes, we do got some feathers. It's feathery goodness. And we will make shitloads of arrows, because we used a bunch of them. Or I did in between episodes here, so let's see. What's the max we can make? 36. Yeah, what the hell? I might as well just use up all my feathers. I don't know what else they're really good for. And we're still waiting on all this iron stuff. I should have been scrapping that as we pick it up. So we don't have to scrap it all at once, because it's taken us a lot of time for it to be doing that. Our health's at 61, and also that kind of permanently reduces our stamina, which kind of sucks. I don't know, maybe that has something to do with the fact that we've got the runny shitty poopies coming out our butt, and I wonder if that makes us easy to smell by the zombies too. Can they smell the runny shits trickling down my legs? Don't know. Could be. Possibly. And swing a ding dong do. Alrighty. So, back to our forge. And let's put, let's maybe put half of it in there, I suppose, right now. And let's see. Turn that sucker on. And what can we do? Forged iron. We need to make some forged iron. Let's make... How much of it can we make? This keeps flaking out on us here. Smelt, yes. How much of this do we want to smelt? Okay, sure. We'll smelt some of those. And let's put a little bit more wood in there. Maybe a quarter of what we got. Sure. And we just leveled the fuck up. Leveled up, we are now level 5 and have 22 something something. It went away before I could read it all. Because they're cocksuckers. Really, really want to make one of these guys. And, yes, what are we gonna need? We're gonna need 10 forged iron for that cooking grill. Also, we need 10 short pipes. Oh boy. Short pipes I think we can make with the forged iron. Let's look at the recipes. But one thing, perhaps, this barbed club has been serving us quite well. And I think we better repair the shit out of that and use so that used a couple of our forged iron bars. But that's alright, we needed it. We needed the poop out of it. And short iron pipes, yes, just, you can make those each out of a forged iron. But, ouch. I punched my forge. Because it's a little bitch, I just want to show it who's boss. Yes, I meant to do that. I totally meant to do that. Okay, brick. Oh, brick's another thing we can make with clay here. We might need that to repair the shit out of the wall over here, which is all busted all to shit. Let's see, we can make 8 of those. Sure, let's just do that. We're gonna have to go get crap tons more clay. And probably crap tons more iron. In fact, I think I'm just gonna throw it all in there right now. Alrighty, our skill in miscellaneous crafting is now level 8. Fantastical, there we go, 10 of those guys. Okay, and we got 10 of them. Let us see, we can now make the cooking pot. Muy importante. Craft the poopski out of that thing. And, oh no, I'm getting hot again. I thought I'd done turned that shit off. Weather survival off. Weather survival is off, okay. And that's how you do that. Console commands. I don't like the weather survival mechanic in this. It is a suckness. Let's see how we're doing now. We've got the poops. Don't you just love this icon? It's a big old butt with a big, just, you know, kind of soft serve ice cream poop turd pile hanging out. It's just hilarious. Goldenrod tea. We can make some and cure our butt sickness here as soon as we get this damn thing crafted the hell out of. 18 more seconds. We're gonna smelt the bejesus out of the rest of our scrap iron if we can here. And alrighty, now we've got ourselves a cooking pot. We can stick that up in there. And now I think we should be able to make the goldenrod tea. And sure, let's just, yeah, we've got 16 of these. We're gonna go ahead and cook that shit up now. Alrighty. And it's getting pretty loud and bright around here. Hopefully we're cool. I don't hear or see any Zeds right now. You want to make sure and turn these things off when you're not smelting and cooking shit in there, because otherwise, yeah, you're just going to be wasting wood and shit. And there we go, we got 1 goldenrod tea, and there we got 2. We're going to turn this off right now and save the rest of that wood. Alrighty. And, let's drink the tea and get rid of our ass sickness. Oh yes, look at that, our butt sickness is gone. Excelente. Warmed by fire, we are warmed by the fire. Which is quite frigtastical and grivulistic already. So next thing I think we want to do is, oops, ow. I keep using the wrong button. I've seen so many people do that anyway. What can we do with this? Can we boil the water? Yes, let's boil the water. And we're gonna have to head, over and take a bunch of these glass jars with us. The map over to the watering hole. I don't want to do it at night because zombies run at night and they kill the crap out of my skinny little ass. So we ain't gonna be doing that. Nope. Okay, another thing we can make here. Let's see what recipes we have available to us with what limited learnings that we have at the moment. Oh, we can make a fire axe. We can make bunches of stuff. Claw hammer. I think that's good for the building of crap and stuff and junk. We can make a spiked club. I don't know how goodly it kills the crap out of shit. But a fire axe might be a good thing. Might be a good thing to have. It's good for harvesting wood and has better chance than most weapons to dismember. Oh, dismemberment is a lovely, wonderful thing. I think I'm gonna hold off on that. I think I'm just gonna kind of save my forged iron right now. We've got our barbed club is all fixified, and maybe can we repair? Oh, we cannot repair. You must read the correct book to repair this item. Okay, that kind of sucks. It sucks all kinds of butt and dick and taint balls and all of the things that it can suck. Oh, okay. Let's turn this off. We're just just wasting shit there. Just wasting shit. Okay, how are we doing over here? And yes, we're down to like 22 on the thing. Kinds of cool other stuff. Can we make your scrap iron anvil? What can we use? A tool used in the forge to unlock recipes. Yeah, what does it need? It needs 200 iron. Oh boy. So now, the way this thing works too is you just melt down your scrap iron, as we can see. Got 200 whatever. I'm going to take the rest of it out and turn this off at the moment. But we've got 240 iron in there right now. So, for instance, we can make a shitload of these forged iron hunks right now. Let's do that. Let's just make all of them and smelt the poop out of them. And that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna use up pretty much all of the iron that we had in there. You melt the stuff down in there and it kind of just stays in your forge. So you don't constantly have to have the material up here. You do, however, need the lumps of clay. It looks like we're the next day that pops up, we're gonna have to go get ourselves some more clay and shit and stuff and junk. Let me see. I'm gonna take a quick look and see if I can repair crap out of this thing. Can I repair that? Oh, yes, I can. Sweet. It's important to have these things repaired up and useful. Alright. How we doing? Let's throw a little bit more wood in here. And your skill in miscellaneous crafting is now level 10. Groovy. Let's take a look at things like our skills and things. And skills is... How many skills points do we got right now? We got 22 points available. And yes. We want... this is a thing we want. Adds 25, 50, 100% quality. This can only be purchased. Okay, how do we purchase this? Cost. Okay. Ooh, scary sound. I think it's running time now. And for some reason, it does not look like I can purchase it. I have 22 points. But, so yes, a couple of ways things work. You can either spend your points kind of leveling stuff up, you can just purchase stuff here. Or you can find the books and read the poop out of them. I think, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's science give me? Craft, medicinal, chemical, mechanical, trap items, and scavenging. This costs 5 points. Sure. We're gonna take one level in that. We've got 17 points now. Archery. Construction tools might be useful. Do more damage, repair, upgrade faster, receive harvest bonuses with construction tools, including the stone axe, wrench hammer, and the nail gun. Okay, yeah, I think this is going to be a worthwhile thing to get as well. Hopefully it will help us obtain raw materials a little bit faster. Leatherworking. Maybe we should get a bunch of these little 1-point things here. This costs a point. Craft scrapper iron, clothing faster. Oh boy. What do we have? We've got 9 points. We can do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why don't we get all of these here? Athletics could be cool. Yeah, punch harder, gain skill by punching objects and enemies. Let's take this. Let us take, oh boy, what have we got left? 8 points. I'm just gonna put another one into scavenging here. And toolsmithing. And that spends the poop out of all of our stuff. Okay. How are we doing here? Oh, let's turn this off. We're just wasting fuel. Wasting the woodness. Okay. Yeah, well, we got 38 hunks of forged iron right now, which is pretty cool. And we're gonna stick all of our extra goodies and stuff. Short iron, animal hides, cloth fragments, wooden club. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw that in there for now. Let's see, can this be scrapped? Nope. I guess not. Okay. So. Okay, let's grab up this cotton, and while we're sitting here, I guess we might as well do a little bit of crafting. We will craft these into a couple of hunks of cloth fragment. I think probably might be a good place to end the episode here. We done survived it. The in-between episode stuff where I got the shit killed out of me a whole lot of times might have been fun to watch, but I, for one, am happy to have skipped that. But hey, we got some progress here. We got ourselves a forge now. We've got some better tools. Now we can make stuff like the goldenrod tea. And we found ourselves a water source on the map here. And we can go get ourselves some agua. And I think our next priority is going to be to come down to these areas here, and we're going to have to do a little scavenging. I think this is a school or something. I don't know what this is over here, but it is a something. And then we're going to have to maybe come check out over here and see if maybe that might be something useful for me too. There's a campsite over here that was just like a tent and stuff. I went over there and killed a bunch of zombies and grabbed up a whole bunch of cloth and stuff. But I'm really in the need for making torches and things to get some light. So far, the zombies is not messing with me over here on the top of my funky little building, but we're going to have to start venturing more towards the center of the map. We're way up in the northwest corner, like I say, and we want to, if we take a look at this cursor position, we want to kind of start working towards the center of the map. I think close to it as we can. Sure, let's save a waypoint there and just yeah, that's probably the city in the center of the map, and that's a place we're gonna want to start working toward because that's where all the good loot be, and probably shitloads of Zeds. Bambi-pambies. So, I think that'll do it for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, please do remember to rate, comment, share, subscribe, and always obey your alien overlords. You'll be thrown in your bunghole. And once again, this is Alien Pet 13, signing off. Probably later.